Welcome to the Business Shop Podcast, where our guests speak on meeting the challenges of entrepreneurship, as well as offer tips and advice on business, marketing, technology, and more. Whether you are a newbie or a seasoned professional, this episode is for you. I am your host, Audrey Wiggins. Let's chop it up. Hello, everyone. Audrey Wiggins here. I'm excited to bring to you this episode on networking. We're going to talk about networking to grow our business, the types of networking, the purpose of networking, our presentation while we're networking based on where we are, the subject matter, or the type of event that we may be attending, as well as post-networking. And if you hang around to the end, I'm going to have some success tips for you related and unrelated to networking, but just in business and our personal lives in general. So hope you enjoy it and pass it on. Thank you. When networking, it is important to understand the people and our own communication styles. You may have heard about the different colors related to personality types, the relevance of it, how it's critical in, and that's critical in actually our networking. So keep that in mind as we go forward. So you may think about the people in these four ways. The color red. Red is a dominant color and exhibits competitiveness and drive. Blue tends to influence our mood, our behavior. Green exhibits diplomacy and dependability. Yellow is a sign of warmth and is more connected and reserved, yet consistent. So you'll want to review a book or a write-up on the different color personality types before your next event. That's going to be real important. I think you'll find it very helpful. I know I have in the past. Okay, so the types of networking. It can be for friendship or family reunions, just an outing. It could be a happy hour, for as far as that goes. So you want to wait to offer a business card, whether it's physical or digital. So we don't want to go out and just immediately shove in that card. Oh, here's my card. Here's my card. So we want this to happen naturally as the conversation leads or lends itself to that type of exchange. And it may be that particular person you're talking to at the event that it may not lend itself at all, and you're talking and chatting up and you're going and you meet the next person, that may be the one where that exchange happens. So networking here should be subtle and non-invasive. This type of networking is usually very casual. We also call it the nooks and crannies of opportunity. So if someone looks like or is talking like they need whatever your product or service is, don't just offer your service. It could come off as arrogant or insulting. So you just want to, again, just be, kind of take a back seat and see how the conversation or see how the conversation goes. Education. Their educational events are great places to network with colleagues. It is good to keep in touch with like-minded professionals. So always try to meet a few folks who are advanced in business, a little behind you, and about equal with you. It will help in your goal planning, having a mentor, having someone to grow with, and lastly, someone to help nurture you along. And you may be doing this for somebody else just based on those three things right there. Your networking event may be for career building or sales. Similar to the verbiage of the educational setting for networking, this is where you want to shine. It may be an industry event or national class, some kind of convention. So plan to visit another state or region to meet more people in industry. And I know in recent years we had a pandemic, so a lot of this was happening virtually. A lot of conventions and workshops and seminars in person were canceled or just reworked into a virtual setting. So just remember to build relationship first. Wait to be invited to the next step, whether you're making a sale or sending someone to your portfolio, or maybe you're looking for a part-time gig, even as a business owner, to supplement your income and get those benefits. Okay, the next one would be considering the purpose of our networking. Why do we network? Planning, staying relevant, confident, growth, whether it's personally or professionally and profitably. You must first understand what the event is for and what will be your purpose or my purpose for attending. Is it a meetup of like-minded people? Is it an industry show again? Is it an exhibit? Is it a training event, or it could be a local chamber after hours? So how do we network? This is one of the most important aspects of networking. It is not a race to see how many people we can tell our story to, nor is it about collecting the most business cards. There is no prize at the end of the evening unless the event planner did build that in. But 99% of the time, there's no contest and no prize at the end. It is about listening to the other person's story. They may just tell you what they need. Even though you may be able to meet their need, that moment is not the time to make a big sales pitch. Tell them how fascinating the story is and you'd like to learn more. Ask for a coffee meeting or a visit during their downtime, or perhaps a simple phone call to take the discussion to the next level. Ask if they want to exchange business cards, whether it's through the NFC on your phones, your digital business cards, or the physical business card again. And note, if you take the card, no matter what form, use it. Presentation and preparation. Yes, there is some prep and pre on networking. Let's look at our appearance. Always look stunning, as if you were the one everyone came to the event to meet. Your approach, open with a light greeting and small talk. A compliment is always welcome. Make sure it's not pretentious, but we'll make it sincere. It could start a good conversation or not. If it is someone you always wanted to meet, you could do your opening and then say something like, I saw your article in blah, blah magazine and wanted to let you know how it resonated with me, especially the part about, and go ahead and explain what that part was. That would deepen the conversation, and you could ask their opinion about the subject to get them talking about themselves and what they do even more. Don't linger too long, as that person is there to meet others as well, and other people probably want to talk to them too. So don't hoard a person, and that's very uncomfortable, and you don't want to have a person trying to get away from you. So your speech, just be yourself, not authoritative or silly, just your professional self. Others have come to know and love. Handouts, again, it may be your business cards, flyers. You may have some promotional item to give away, like a calendar, a pen, or hand sanitizer, lens cleaner. There's all types of giveaways to give away. That's funny. Now you are ready for your next or your first event or casual gathering. What should you expect? Expectations of networking to connect with industry leaders, gain a certain number of prospective clients, grow your contact base, or meet new friends in the industry. We always need friends. Are you prepared? Preparation for networking. Order business cards or update your digital business card. Get your hair styled or cut, have a fresh shave, get your nails manicured, your wardrobe clean, coordinate your colors, your shoes, your tote, etc. And remember, this is part of your presentation. It's not a fashion contest, but just make sure that you just look the part and have everything you need to make a good first impression. Post networking. This is very important. Not a lot to say, but very, very important. What's next? When it is all over, organize your thoughts, reflecting on the event and what you learned. Reflect on the people you met and review and organize the business cards you have collected, again, whether they're physical or digital. And most likely you probably will have collected a lot of physical cards. So you're going to want to scan those into your digital card program. There's usually a place for that. In your different programs. So remember your purpose for networking. Be sure to have a plan for contacting the new members of your network. Your initial plan should include a schedule and what method of contact you will use. Will it be a video email, phone call, text, email, postcard, a product sample? Or maybe you're going to contact them on LinkedIn or some other social network that you all connected on. That's always a good option. And the sooner you follow up, the better chance you have of your new contact remembering who you are. And you'll also remember where you met that person. And that's the bonus part about your digital contact list, is that you'll be able to type notes in there, like where you met the person, a little bit of the conversation. I know before digital business cards came out, we used to scratch on the backs of business cards that we collected. So there may be some information, or maybe some, still an option for that, depending on how you're set up. As long as you capture that and do it quickly, that's important to get your stuff going as quickly as possible, because you want to remember this: the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in your follow-up. And one final thought on networking: join a few online and in-person meetup groups within your area of profession, and even your areas of interest, because you never know who you meet in those types of groups either. It's important to stay in touch with your peers and folks who are on a similar path as you. We learn from one another. You might find a business partner or an investor from one of these types of group. You might find a friend. It can also be a great place to find a coach or a mentor who knows and understands your business. All right, I know I promised some success tips. Here they are. These are contributing factors to your success as an entrepreneur. All right, never be afraid to ask an expert. No one knows everything. And flip it around. Never be afraid to be an expert. People may ask you a question and they're asking you things in your bailiwick in your industry. Don't be afraid to give an answer. You do know more than you think you know. And related to above factor, get a mentor too. And when you can afford it, hire a business or a life coach or an executive coach. And establish an inner circle of like-minded entrepreneurs. Meet periodically and share your crap, your joys, and your concerns. Let's celebrate one another. Be a mentor, nothing like passing it on. Never promise something you cannot deliver. Integrity is imperative at all costs. Always serve your clients and vendors with a smile. Go the extra mile for your clients without being asked. Enjoy your work and have fun performing it. Don't be so hard on yourself. Lighten up and be free. Develop a healthy lifestyle and eating habits. Schedule and perform regular physical exercise. Read or listen to books, blogs, and articles related to your industry and business topics. Read or listen to books, blogs, and articles that motivate, empower, and otherwise inspire you. And most importantly, plan your schedule to include fun, frolic, and relaxation. Those are our success tips today, and also our topic of networking. If you want to learn more or get in touch, please email me or contact me through my website. I enjoyed my time with you today. Thanks for your support. Again, if this resonated with you, smash that 5-star button and leave me a review on the podcast channels that you prefer to listen to. Thank you. Make it an awesome day, afternoon, or evening.
Thank you for listening to The Business Shop. We hope that you were able to glean valuable information from our guest and that you will download and share this podcast. Your rating and review is much appreciated. To go deeper with our guests, please visit their website and social channels. To learn more about us, please visit businessshop.info or altogether.biz, where we will help you expand your brand.